Hello and welcome to another episode of the Fantasy Threesome podcast. Today is someday between Christmas and New Year. I'm not sure when, but tonight Liverpool are playing Newcastle. Just so you've got an idea of the date we're recording. It's currently 0-0, and I'm on 15 minutes in. Just turned 15 minutes, so I'm probably about 5 minutes behind. The other two who are with me, we've got Mike and Ant. How are you, Mike?
I'm very well. That awkward, like you say, that awkward time of the year where we don't really. It's too late to say Happy Christmas. Bit premature to say Happy New Year. I'll just say good evening.
How are you, Anthony?
Yes, very well, thank you. Yeah, I know Mike particularly does not like people saying Happy New Year well into January, so we better make sure we do not say that at any point tonight, boys.
I think Happy New Year for maybe the first. Feedback.
A lot of feedback. You need a headset on.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't have a headset.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, we've got no people watching us. Bear with me a second.
Yeah, so anyway, these twigs, I had to...
Yeah, sorry, carry on, mate. Yeah, twigs, yeah.
So,
I don't actually have access to a headset. I think they're at work. So, can you use yours?
What?
Can you use your headset?
I am using a headset.
Oh, this is awkward.
no, it's just your computer is hearing you and then that you're talking into it, and then the sound's coming out of it.
Mm.
You got any like earbuds?
No.
Oh, that is frustrating.
It's not doing it all the time.
I'm not seeing it on mine.
Oh, good. Robertson's down injured. That's what I need.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, so if you imagine these twigs then, Ant, there must be 5,000, and every one of them I've got to snip off to make tiny to fit in the garden waste bin because they're not collecting for nearly a month. So then I'm sawing and I'm snipping. Honestly, I've just got RSI in my hands. Not good.
Oh dear, mate. Yeah. That's all right. It's a way to fill your day.
Yeah, it's just one of those jobs that needs doing that never have time to do normally.
I don't know if you found the same. It's a bit like the whole thing with not knowing what day it is. It's like, to me, the day just goes. Yeah. Like obviously we can't do much, but the day just goes. I've had by the time I go back to work, we've had 2 weeks off, and yet if you'd said before COVID you'd have just 2 weeks at home, basically doing nothing, which is like no chance. But
yeah,
I haven't been bored yet either.
No,
Can I just say something that's quite hilarious? That as Callum Wilson nearly scored, Steve Bruce, like, for his arms in the air, as if to say, "Oh my goodness, he nearly smacked the poor fish on there."
I've just seen that replay. They've just shown that replay.
Hilarious. Yeah.
Robertson going off would really sum up this whole game week.
Well, mate, honestly, obviously we can probably save it, but what a week to play the bench boost.
Yeah.
But amazingly, I've gone up over 100,000 places.
Well, that's what you need. So how who have you got playing tonight? Did you have any Spurs players?
Yeah, I had Aurier and Lloris. So I've got Salah, I think, but he's not my captain. Fernandes was my captain. Yeah, that's all I've got. Zuma didn't play, which was ideal. Bowen got 1. So my bench scored me 3 points.
Nice.
Anyway, I digress.
Bench boosted. Oh, I heard that twice.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Right, how's that now?
I'll try talking. Yeah, can you? That's better. Anthony?
Yes, hello.
Okay, let's start again then.
Okay, if it happens again, we'll have to try and...
I don't think it will, because I've got a headset now.
Okay, cool. Hello, and welcome to the Fantasy Threesome FPL podcast. I'm Phil. I'm sat here on some day between Christmas and New Year. Don't know what day it is. All I can do to timestamp it, date stamp it, if you will, is to say that Newcastle-Liverpool is currently on. We're about 19, 20 minutes in. And that is all I know. I have no idea what day it is.
Just so we've got YouTube content, shall we start a new podcast? Otherwise, when we put this out, because it does automatically go out, people and listen to your personal conversation for 25 minutes. And I'll delete it at the end.
All right, go on.
stand by your beds.